hang out right here. Oh, loading here. Pixels. So let's see. Oh, time to go to the ruins then. Ah, shit, man.
Boss fights with me.
No.
I'm here.
Okay.
That hurt, I bet.
Guess we're attacking everybody.
Yes? You cannot win.
I think she was gonna be this bloodthirsty.
What? What?
What? Ooh. Skoll. Ah, coffee, man. Anything here? Ancient droid, huh? Droid speaking language you do not recognize. I don't understand you. Oh, it sounds like a Wookiee. Yeah, still. But still, do you have any idea what this droid is saying?
I think the droid is trying to communicate with us by cycling through a variety of languages. Each time it spoke, it was using a very different alien dialect. The droid can probably understand us. The only problem is it may not have been programmed with the phonemes of a language we can understand.
I can reproduce any of the languages spoken by the slaves of the builders. Hey, I understood that.
I recognize this language as well. It's an archaic variant of the Selkath dialect spoken on Manaan. But why would a droid on Tatooine be programmed to speak ancient Selkath?
In case it was vital to ensure the slaves constructed this temple according to the wishes of the builders. But you're not of the slave species, neither are you of the builders. You're like the one who came before.
It must be referring to Revan. The Dark Lord and Malak likely encountered this droid when they explored these ruins.
What are you? Why are you here? I'm the overseer. The builders programmed me to enforce discipline among the slaves while the monument to the power of the Starforge was constructed. All project completion at project completion, all slaves were executed was programmed to serve should the builder return in search of knowledge of the Starforge. Who are these builders you keep talking about? Builders are great masters of the galaxy, the conquerors of all worlds, the rulers of the infinite empire, and the creators of the Starforge.
These builders must have been an extinct people. Though it is strange, there's no record of their existence. Even the archives of the Jedi Academy make no mention of them. In the years before the Republic, the Hutts were a dominant force in the galaxy, but they never constructed an empire. In fact, I know of no species that would fit with this information.
The droid speaks Selkath. Maybe they were the builders. Something must have happened to what? I don't think they refer to the Sith. Something must have happened to wipe the builders out. The empire of the builders is infinite and everlasting. None can stand against the might and the power of the Starforge. How long have you been here? The chronological circuits have marked over tenfold revelations of the system's outermost planets around the sun since the builders left.
10 revolutions would take more than 20,000 years. If this is true, then this droid is nearly 5,000 years old.
Hello,
than the
Dream
Republic
Jenny.
itself. There must be some mistake.
What are you doing? It's no mistake to build a constructing chronological circuit using it to know the Starforge itself. My calculations are correct. What is the Starforge? Starforge is the glory of the builders, the apex of the infinite empire. It is a machine of invincible might, a tool of unstoppable conquest. But what is it? What does it? Could it be a little bit more specific? Go with the first one. But what is it? What does it do? The Starforge is the glory of the builders, the apex of the infinite empire. It is a machine of invincible might, a tool of unstoppable conquest.
The droid is obviously not programmed with the knowledge we seek. The Starforge sounds like some type of weapon, perhaps. Though in fact, it could be anything.
Could it have been a factory or weapons plant?
Maybe. That might explain how the Sith were able to amass a fleet so quickly. But I suspect the Starforge is more powerful than a mere factory. Maybe the droid has more information we can use. It seems to respond to you. Perhaps you should ask it something else.
Tell me about the Revan and Malak, the ones who came before us. The ones who came before you, the one like you, not builders but not slaves, sought knowledge of the Starforge and its origins. They proved themselves worthy. Discovered the secret of the Starforge locked beyond the sealed door behind me, but there was another who failed to unlock the six and pay the ultimate price. Huh.
The droid must be talking about poor Nemo. The Council sent him here to investigate, and it cost him his life.
How can I prove myself worthy? Enter the proving grounds to the east and west. Within them, those who understand the will of the villains can unlock the secrets and open the doors. Those who fail will be destroyed by the power of the temple itself. More than this, I'm not programmed to say.
Revan and Malak unlocked the sealed door and uncovered the secrets of the Starforge. Now Malak is using the Starforge to fuel his conquest of the Republic. We have to find out what they uncovered. We have to find a way to unseal these doors to learn more about the Starforge. The Republic is depending on us.
Nemo! We found Nemo. He's not lost anymore.
Yes?
Okay. We have to go through these and do some tests. Okay, there's more droids. There's nothing. Was it? What's that? Let's see. How do I prove myself worthy and unseal the doors? Okay. Yes, nothing else to say about it. Yeah, another thing over there. Oops. Force whirlwind, huh?
What can I do?
That's there's iron.
I'm here.
You asked for this. That hurt, I bet.
Why ain't she attacking for? Hello, game?
What can I do?
That hurt, I bet.
I can't. She's like not in combat for some reason. I can't heal either.
Yes? You asked.
What can I do?
Talking to it, do nothing, kick it. To data pad. Talking to it. Identify the 3 primary life-giving seed world types. How should I know this? Life-giving. Well, I guess oceanic, grassland, and arboreal.
That hurt, I bet.
Yeah, she can't do anything. Is that game bugged out or what?
What?
Okay, let me try and save. Like this. Reload it again.
I'm here.
Ready? Sure.
It's weird though how that bugged out. Well, I guess that was the correct one. gonna be the same thing here should almost have had her in here. Like when I tried to use that one last time, she has, it's like it disabled it, but she is like, no.
That hurt, I bet. Down you go! That hurt, I bet.
How is his aim so bad? It's like stormtrooper aim.
How'd you like that?
I'm here.
What?
I'm here.
That hurt, I bet. Time to rumble.
Uh-huh.
What?
No remains. Do, 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 do.
Yes?
Uh-huh. What?
Yes?
Go to the computer. Insert data pad. And that was one weird pick the computer. Talk again. Okay, okay. Death giving. Okay, so that was desert, volcanic, and barren, right? That wasn't that bad. Even I could figure that one out. Okay, buddy.
I'm here.
Ready. Sure.
Okay.
This must be what Revan and Malak found when they entered this temple. This must be where their journey down the dark side began.
What is it?
This is a map, some sort of intergalactic navigational chart. Revan and Malak must have used this to lead them to the Starforge. We could use this map to follow their path and find the Starforge ourselves, but we must be wary. They may have laid traps or concealed what they found.
What is the Starforge exactly?
I don't know, but Revan and Malak were very interested in finding it. It must be a tool of some type, or maybe a weapon. Perhaps the Council can tell us more, but I think this map might be the key to finding the Starforge, whatever it is. See this world here? This looks like Korriban, a Sith world. And if that's Korriban, then this is Kashyyyk, and Tatooine, and here's Manaan. But there are pieces missing. Incomplete hyperspace coordinates, corrupted data, and there doesn't seem to be anything indicating where the Starforge itself might be.
Perhaps those words have more clues.
I was thinking that too. This map can't take us to the Starforge.
Hey, Room Shell.
I know that Revan and Malak visited
Yeah, I'm
Korriban at
enjoying
least
it.
once. Perhaps they discovered something more there. They may have found something on each of the other worlds that completed this map. Maybe if we find all the pieces, they'll lead us to the Starforge, and some way to destroy it.
That sounds like quite a supposition. What if you're wrong?
What if I'm right? We can't ignore this. Finding the Starforge might very well be the key to defeating the Sith. We must inform the Council of what we've discovered. They must decide our next course of action, though I suspect our task has only just begun.
Combat is something to get used to, but the story is really good. Yourself worthy to see the door is open. If you wish to learn the secret of the Starforge, you must pass through the door to the room beyond. Yeah. Let's ask you some questions. I have to aid those who seek the knowledge of the builders. What do you wish to know? What do you know about the builders? Yeah, that's the same thing. Tell me about the Starforge. Yeah, it's a tool of uncertainty. Yeah, so it's... Yep, nothing else to say. We could teleport back. We could also get a little bit more XP, I guess.
What can I do?
Ready. Down you go.
You shall fall.
Ha! How'd you like that? What?
What can I do?
Sure.
Yes, let's go to the council, and then I guess it's time to leave this place then.
What can I do?
You asked for this. What?
I'm here.
Because he didn't tell me what Thanks for the follow room, Shell.
Yes?
Let's see if we need to chat with the council or not.
Ah, you have returned, young Padawan. Have you discovered
Yeah, I'm old.
what it was that Revan and Malak sought in those rooms?
So I am chilled. We found an incomplete star map and mention of something called the Starforge.
This news of a Starforge is disturbing. Action is required, but we must not do so in haste. We must discuss recent events in light of this new information.
We should consult the Jedi archives to see if there's any mention of the Starforge and what it might do. We must learn why Revan and Malak sought it out.
Return to your ship with Bastila, and we will summon you when we are done. Padawan, you have done well in discovering the star map hidden within the ancient ruins. But there is more you must do in the battle against Malak and the Sith. We Jedi know victory over the Sith will not come through martial might. The Council has a mission for you, Padawan.
I've consulted our vast archives in an effort to discover the nature of this Starforge, but all my efforts have been in vain.
Still, the Council are in agreement. The Starforge must be found. Revan and Malak sought it out when they began their tragic fall. The Starforge is surely a powerful tool of the dark side.
The star map in the ruins showed you 4 planets, but it was incomplete. It did not show the location of the Star Forge itself.
We have to go and
We
find these
believe
pieces
there may
then,
be
huh?
similar star maps on other planets. Each star map is likely a small piece of a larger puzzle. Find the star maps on Kashyyyk, Tatooine, Manaan, and Korriban, and we believe they will lead you to the Star Forge.
I'm ready to do the Council's will.
The Jedi numbers have been ravaged by this war, by defections to Malak's cause, and by Sith assassins. But we realize the importance of this mission. Yet if we send a company of Jedi Knights with you, we would surely draw the full attention of Malak and the Sith, dooming your efforts to failure.
Am I to undertake this task alone?
Secrecy is our best defense against the Sith. But it would be foolish to send you on this quest without someone to aid you, young Padawan. Bastila will accompany you, for there is a powerful connection between you two. A connection that might be the key to unraveling the mysteries uncovered by Revan. And Juhani has also asked to accompany you. After long deliberation, we have granted her request.
Juhani nearly fell to the dark side. Perhaps her presence will serve as a reminder to you of the dangers of that path.
Great. Pastilla and the Catwoman. That's an interesting answer there. There are others I want to join me.
Of course, those who aided you on Taris will also come. They possess skills you may find useful in your quest. Remember that secrecy and discretion are paramount to your success. You will not be able to hide the fact that you are a Jedi, nor should you. But the true nature of your mission must not reach Malak's ears. You may return here at any time. Dantooine will be a sanctuary for you, a safe haven. Here you can find supplies and whatever advice or other aid we may give you.
When do I leave?
You can leave whenever you wish. The sooner the better. The longer you wait, the stronger Malak becomes. But first, a warning, young Padawan. The lure of the dark side is difficult to resist. I fear this quest to find the Star Forge could lead you down an all too familiar path.
The fate of the galaxy is in your hands, young Padawan. We pray you are up to the challenge. May the Force be with you.
Me? How old I am? How dare you ask that? No, I'm just kidding. I am the ripe age of 53. Let's see. I think I have a crystal for her now. Yeah, born in 1970. Been playing games like the well, since the pretty much my late 70s and the beginning of the 80s. I think, is there anything I should do? I don't want to word if I may. There are many rumors about your most recent meeting with the Jedi Council. There is talk that they are sending you on a mission to help us against Malak and the Sith. The rumors are spreading quick. How do you know the Council gave me a mission? So you're going into the Council chambers, you were in there for some time, and I assume the Council had given you a task to perform. Well, I remember I haven't played this game, so... Please understand that I'm not asking you to reveal anything that could endanger the Order or the Republic. Whatever the task the Council has given you is for your ears, not mine. I want to wish you well and to warn you to be careful. There are many evils out there, many dangers. The Sith are not the only minions of the dark side. What can be more dangerous than the Sith? Master Dork has been training me to succeed him as a chronicler here in the Academy. You must thus have come across tales of creatures that are born of the dark side, monsters of pure evil. The worst of these abominations is the Taris. Beast that feeds on the blood of those who are strong in the Force. Over the centuries, many Jedi have fallen to their ravenous hunger. Huh. What makes this creature so dangerous? The Taris and Tatooine is the predator, and we Jedi are its prey. They're incredibly strong, with a primal cunning, and they have an inborn resistance to the Force. There are some who believe that Taris and Tatooine is a monster by the ancient Sith. Yeah. But in fact, it's quite rare. They only dwell in the most dangerous darker places of places. In fact, it's not been seen in nearly 40 years. Sounds like they're extinct. It's not the first time they attempt to get banished for long periods of time. Many believe they can lay dormant for years, only to rise and hunt when the power of the dark side waxes full. Here, Malak's rise may have woken this creature from a dormant state. Once the Sith are beaten, I would not surprise if the Council organized another great hunt to try and exterminate them. Great Hunt, what's that? Great Hunt was organized by the Jedi Council shortly after the war against Exar Kun. Jedi was scattered through the galaxy, helping to rebuild from the devastation. Many Jedi vanished during this period, disappearing from a variety of worlds without warning. We did not know they had been slain until their mutilated bodies began to be discovered. Council investigated and discovered that the Taris and Tatooine were behind the killings. It was decided to guess that we purged of these insatiable monsters, though the cost proved high. Cough. Cost? What cost? Many Jedi banded together and journeyed to the planets that were suspected of harboring the Taris and Tatooine. The Great Hunt did not rest until all the creatures had been slain, or almost all. There were still rumors of a Taris and Tatooine on the planet of Korriban, a dark world some believe to be a birthplace of the Sith. That is where Exar Kun was corrupted during the first Sith War. They never went to Korriban. The Council, fearing more Jedi might fall to the dark side, declared the Great Hunt was officially over. So 3 Jedi were appointed to continue the work. Why? What was so special about those 3? The Jedi chosen to continue the hunt on their own were Duron, Droma, Gunhan, Saresh, and Shaela Nur. Those three shared a powerful bond, and each of them. Okay. Once they fought together, they would be able to defeat the talent to take the found, and by supporting each other, they could resist the temptation of Korriban and the lure of the dark side. Sometimes they are so damn fast with reading, and sometimes slow, but none of the three survived. Their master felt them become one with the Force when they left this world. Their leader was slain by one of the monsters they sought. Kans felt it was too dangerous to send anyone else in the search of the remains, so their exact fate is not known. But they let their deaths serve as a warning to you, Padawan. Okay. Thanks for the warning, be careful. A final warning as you go, Padawan. Do not underestimate the talent attack. If you do, you may suffer the same fate as those who disappeared after the Great Hunt. Okay, thanks for that warning. Yeah, let me get some more coffee, and I'll be right back. Okay. Move on. Let's see. I'm wondering if I should. Let's see. Which was this one? No. Yeah, I will. We'll do a normal save. Just wonder if I should get this one. Yeah. Let's see. New slot. What I want down doing. Okay. Pastilla.
How can I help?
You look like something's bothering you.
No, not bothering me. Not exactly. I've been thinking about what the Jedi Council said about the two of us. There is a bond between us. I do not dispute that. I can feel it, as I'm sure you can. The nature of that bond and its effect on our mission remain in question.
First option. Wink, wink. No. Doesn't a bond mean my presence is necessary?
Necessary, perhaps, but it is no guarantee of our success. I admit, I'm I'm a little disturbed that such a bond could be possible in the first place. I saw your service records when you were transferred aboard the Ender Spire, but nothing beyond that. I know very little about you. I'd like to ask you some questions, given our relationship.
Our relationship? Is it some kind of clumsy come-on?
I was referring to the bond we share, the one the Jedi Council spoke of. If I was actually interested in you, rest assured I could come up with a much better approach than this.
Guess I touched a nerve there, huh?
Touched a nerve? No. Getting on my nerves, most definitely. I suppose this is what you men consider being witty. Now, you're going to answer my questions, or would you rather just keep annoying me?
Okay. I guess I answer a few questions.
Don't worry, these are simple questions, nothing too intrusive. First, what kind of background do you have?
I'm a hut in human form plotting to overthrow the Republic. I was a scout. The fleet recruited me for my skills.
Good. On which planet were you born?
Aurelia. It's in a remote system. Why?
Excellent. Your current age is?
Wasn't all this in my service records?
Yes. Well, the truth is, I was studying how you responded to my questions. Your reactions helped me judge you. This was a test for me to learn more about your character.
And what did you find out?
You were honest, which is good. And you treated this as a serious matter, which it is. This bond we share will shape both our destinies. It is not to be taken lightly. But I imagine you've had enough questions for a while. So many things have happened to you since Taris. It's probably a lot for you to absorb. We can speak again later, after you've had time to think about all this.
Is it gonna turn out that we are brother and sister in the end or something silly? Let's see if we...
Yeah?
Huh?
What?
I want to see if maybe if they want to talk. Sometimes it helps just running around a bit, and they just want to talk all of a sudden. Or one can always talk to them, of course.
Hey there, what can I do for you?
I want to talk to you about your brother.
I'm sorry for the way I acted before. It's just that when it comes to Lena, I tend to get a little worked up.
What did she do to you?
My brother and me had a good thing going. Sure, Griff had his run-ins with the law on Taris, but we got by okay, until Lena came and ruined everything. She was a dancer at the cantina where my brother used to go play Pazik. Griff could be a real smooth talker, and it wasn't long before the two of them were dating. But Lena was used to dating rich Tarisian nobles, guys with mountains of credits. Griff could never give her the lifestyle she was used to, no matter how hard he worked.
So did Lena dump him?
I thought Lena would brush Griff off when she saw how poor he was, but for some reason, she stuck around. I guess she saw the potential for a big payday down the road.
Maybe she actually liked Griff. Okay, well, what happened?
After they'd been together for a few months, Griff told me he was leaving Taris. He and Lena were gonna try and make their fortune off-world. He promised as soon as he made enough credits, he'd come back and get me. And we'd all live like royalty. That was 2 years ago. I haven't seen him since. I don't even know where he went.
Maybe something happened to him?
Oh, I know what happened. As soon as she got him off Taris, Lena sunk her claws into Griff butt good. She twisted him around her little finger and made him forget all about me. I know I'll probably never see Griff again. Part of the reason I came with you was the hope that I could find out what happened to my brother. Don't worry. I won't let the search for Griff get in the way of what we're doing. Let's just get back to the task at hand. Is there anything else I can help you with?
Nope.
Okay, have it your way.
Oh boy. Canderous.
Yeah, what do you want?
Was one he had any more war stories?
I was one of the best youth warriors in the clan Ordo in my time. No one before me had mastered the power of our basilisk war droids as quickly as I had. Except Mandalore himself, of course. In those days, we were sweeping across the Outer Rim, destroying all who fought us. Young Mandalores would prove themselves in real combat with unknown opponents above 1,000 worlds. Each brought back stories of his achievements.
So what was your story?
I remember it well, orbiting high above a placid world, its defenses just stirring. As was tradition, I would go ahead of the first wave to find enemies in the thickest fighting. I remember sitting there in my armor, linked directly with a basilisk thrumming beneath me, my heart racing with fear of the coming battle.
Didn't think Mandalorians got afraid.
Every new warrior has to fear to understand how to beat it. You must know that. The doors opened in front of me, and the air was sucked out of the drop bay, scattering crystals of frozen vapor across my path. I can't describe what it feels like to look directly down at a world, falling continuously as you circle it, with barely 15 centimeters of armor plate protecting you. When the magnetic locks disengaged on my droid, I plunged out of the drop bay towards the battle that waited below.
Got from riding a droid?
The exhilaration, the euphoria I felt as I streaked into the atmosphere, dodging self-guided projectiles and beam weapons, was unmatched. An 80-kilometer plunge through the atmosphere, dodging and weaving, the outside of my armor glowing like the sun with the heat of re-entry. And with barely 30 meters to spare, I twisted and skimmed the surface, firing at the giant beam generators that were in my path. The explosion from that sent shock waves that leveled the entire complex around it. It was the moment of my life.
That wasn't a fight.
I'll never forget those times. But things are different now. We can't go on fighting the way we did. There are too few of us left now. But I really don't want to talk about this anymore. I trust I've satisfied your curiosity for now. Is there something else you want to know?
No.
Your choice. I'm here if you want something done right.
I don't think there is anything to do here. Oh wait, she could. Actually use this one a little bit more. Did I have a sword? Can have that one. I don't think there's anything more to put on shields if you're gonna use him. Okay. Let's just fix up everything. Let's see. Let's see. Okay, those are usage things. Pum, 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 pum. Awareness. Take that one. Let's see.
What?
Is something you want? What if you could help me with a problem? So when someone threatened or a door job bashed in, you should ask someone else. Okay, I want to know a little more about you, Salvar. Hold on in my life depth, but I don't feel we share more than that. Mission may say more, but I will not. You don't trust me? It's nothing personal, but I just don't feel that you could understand anything about me. The ways of my people are not for outsiders to know. You will have to be content with that. Then I will leave you be. Thank you. Okay. Hey, T3. How about you then, buddy? Beep, beep, beep. Don't talk much, do you? Beep, boop, beep, beep. Just chime in if you ever have any advice. Yeah. Interesting conversation, that. Add.
Yes?
6 to 10, huh? Let's see what you have then. You have a Granite robe. Ready. Is there an upgrade table on the ship, or? Is that gonna help her in any way? Does he have demolitions? Nope. Oops.
Sure.
I feel I must apologize for the way I acted towards you before in the Grove. It was wrong of me.
For the dark side consumed you. It is nothing.
I am sorry for attacking you. I am sorry for thinking you would only try to kill me. I hope that by helping you in your task, I may redeem myself in your eyes and in my own.
Do not worry, Johanny. I forgive you.
Thank you. It is most reassuring to know that you can forgive me, even though I tried to take your life. I can only hope that in our time journeying together, I will succeed.
Okay. I wonder if Carf has anything more to say.
Yes, what's on your mind?
You've been very quiet lately. You know that?
Have I been quiet? Suppose I have. I guess I just don't like being left out of the loop.
Oh, poor baby. You need filling in on some detail? No. Left out of the loop? I don't understand.
Left out of the loop, you know, not being told anything, strung along. It's really starting to irritate me. For one thing, I want to know what the Jedi Council said to you. They pulled you in there and refused to tell me a thing about it.
That is none of your concern, Carf, and you would do well to leave the matter be.
I respect you, Bastila, but you've been as closed-mouthed as the rest of the Council. If you won't talk to me, then maybe somebody else will.
Therefore, it was more important that I help find the star maps than stay.
And why is that? You were a great help on Taris, but why would they keep you with us? Don't they have to train you?
They said there's a bond between Bastila and myself.
A bond? What kind of bond? You mean to say that they told you that you were tied to Bastila in some way? I have trouble believing that. You're a neophyte Padawan who's been saddled with the responsibility of tracking down these star maps. Why? That's not normal. I am not trying to provoke you or to imply that you're somehow responsible for the Jedi Council, but give me a hand here. There has to be a reason.
Are you saying I'm not needed?
No, I didn't mean that you weren't wanted or that I want to go. It's just, damn it. Well, I'll tell you this much. I'm not going to wait around until I'm betrayed again.
I'm not going to betray you. I'm not Sal.
Yeah, we'll just see about that, won't we? Look, I didn't mean it that way. I want to get to Saul, not... No, forget it. It just seems that all I can do is insult you, isn't it? Just forget I said anything. Let's just get on with what we were doing.
Yeah, he is being not told everything. Which I can understand can be frustrating. Okay. Now we talk to everybody, a little around tour and stuff. Is there an upgrade table on the ship though? Or do I have to do upgrading now? Well, let's get on the ship and see if there's an upgrade table on it. Or a workbench, as it's called. Oops. This is a galaxy map, the Ebon Hawk's onboard navigational computer. When you're ready to leave Tatooine, you can use the galaxy map to travel to other planets around the galaxy. Destination is still stored in Ebon Hawk's computer from the last trip Davik made with it. But I don't know what Kendoris is currently yet, so I'm just gonna run around looking. We got some supplies. Okay. We do not. It's empty. Game is being mean, expecting me to have there was loot here, but this is a store for emergency food and supplies. Okay. There we have one. Okay. Well, let's start talking to people then, huh?
Yeah, what do you want?
Give me some adrenal stimulants.
Stimulants make a warrior out of even the weakest human. Here's a strength-boosting stimulant to help you get stronger. There anything else you need?
Any more war stories?
You want another war story, huh? You want to hear about some other world getting wasted, eh? I knew you were the type. Your stagnant republic has never seen some of the strange creatures and races we fought on the Outer Rim in those years. And you never will now.
Where did you fight? Okay, what do you mean?
If a world isn't strong enough to defend itself, it's basically forfeit. But this story is about something a little different. We were going through the asteroid fields of the Crispin system at the very edge of the galaxy, playing with the pirates and smugglers we found there. The main belt in the Crispin system consists of mainly small rocks covered in frozen methane gas shells, and the pirates were using them for cover. Ha! I remember using a thermal generator to cause the outer layer of one of the asteroids to vaporize in a picosecond. It blew out and shredded the 3 smugglers using it for cover. But that was a mistake.
What happened?
The asteroid I had targeted was smaller than most, maybe a dozen meters on a side. On the outside, it looked the same as any other, just a ball covered in frozen gas. But something must have been inside it, something inactive in the cold. The heat of my blast might have triggered something or woken something up. After I'd hit it, spots of light and heat appeared all over the thin shell, still covering it, evaporating the gases. What lay underneath looked like some sort of rocky growth. A deformed rock, pitted by scores of micrometeorite scars. I think something even older might have been inside that.
Asteroid? Oh. What happened next?
It started rotating faster and faster as we watched it. After a second, it started spraying fire, thermal projectiles that melted our armor like wax. We were caught completely by surprise. Before we could counterattack, it fled at an incredible speed.
Okay, so a ship.
We couldn't catch it, but we could follow its hyperspace wake. We followed its trail as far as we could, heading away from the galactic core. When it finally led beyond the edge of our galaxy, we abandoned our efforts. Anything that wants to commit suicide in that great void is not worth our trouble trying to catch. That's the only story I have for now. I'll tell you some more stuff later if we get the chance. Is there something else you want to know?
Nope, that was it.
Your choice. I'm here if you want something done right.
So do I have access to their... Oh, I do. Let's see. This one then. I had some... I don't. Okay. Anything for his. Let's see. And there. Okay. Let's have a little chat with them all then. Yeah, I got my all the lightsabers. Hers, Alyssa and mine fully upgraded.
Hey there, what can I do for you?
Need to make me a security spike.
No problem. Just so happens I've got one here I've been working on. Here you go. I'll just add it to our inventory. Anything else you need?
If you are playing some, talk more about your brother.
Don't worry. I won't let the search for Griff get in the way of what we're doing. Let's just get back to the task at hand. Is there anything else I can help you with?
So you didn't have anything more now, right now. Playing some Pasak?
Want to practice your skills, eh? Sure, I'll play a few hands. Just for practice, though. I don't want to bet with you.
Okay, let's see. Didn't really want to play, but yes, we are. Yeah, I got a lot of different crystals there. I got crystals from destroying the eggs, and I got crystals from picking them up from the big crystals in there. Oh, come on. But they seem to be mostly different colors. I should just let her win that one. And is this something you want? Maybe. Why don't you make me a grenade? Let's see what I can do. I think I have enough power for something. Just a moment. Yeah, one grenade. Careful with it. More to say about yourself, Salvador? I'm a life better, but people share more than that mission same me. Okay. BBB. Beep 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 boop. Can you construct a program spec for me, T3? Well, yes you can. I'll ask you some questions. I don't even know what I was going to ask. Okay, never mind.
How may I be of assistance to you, Padawan?
I was wondering if you could talk.
What is it you would like to speak to me about?
How did you become a Jedi?
How I came to be a Jedi? I am sure you would not find it very interesting. Are you sure you would like to hear?
Yeah. Yes, please, continue.
Well, it goes back a number of years. Back on my homeworld, we did not see Jedi very often, especially where I lived.
Where did you live?
The hind end of space. A pit of a world, to be sure, where Jedi rarely tread. But we had heard of them. Well, everyone had, so that is not to be unexpected. Champions of truth, defenders of justice, heroes of the Republic. It was very easy for a child to be enthralled by their image, their mystique. Maybe I was one of those children.
Did you meet a... Did you meet a Jedi?
Yes. Yes, I did. When I saw a Jedi for the first time, they lived up to everything my imagination had created them to be. I was awed, and maybe a little enamored.
Mud?
They were quite striking, especially the tales of their leader. From that moment on, I knew that I would have to try to become a Jedi. To lift myself out of the rut I had been living in for years, and to make a real difference as the Jedi wore. The foolish delusions of a child. But this child made it happen. As soon as I was able, I left my world and went in search of them. I found them and was accepted. I had been living my dream on Tatooine for several years before you came, although perhaps I was not entirely ready for it, or not completely suited to the task. Otherwise, I would not have fallen. But thanks to you, I have been redeemed. Perhaps I may yet live to see that dream of mine come true. Come, there is much we should do. Let us not waste time talking. Action is what is needed.
Okay. There's nothing in here, right?
How can I help?
I want to talk about that dream.
It was less of a dream and more of a vision the two of us shared. But I am certainly willing to answer any questions the Jedi Council did not.
Still don't understand why we shared this vision.
Are you wondering why we shared the vision? Or why we even received it in the first place? To the first, I can only repeat the answer that the Council gave us. Our fates are linked. And for two as strong as we are in the Force, that amounts to a near physical bond. As to the second, I truly don't have an answer for you. The Force works as it will, and perhaps we should be grateful for what we've been given.
How did our fates become linked?
I don't know. Believe me, I certainly don't find the prospect of being joined to you enjoyable in any fashion.
Oh, thanks a lot.
Please, forgive me. I did not mean to imply that you were repulsive in any sense of the word. That we shared something so personal is just not something I'm used to.
I have another question.
What would you like to know?
Why did we dream of Malak and Revan?
Perhaps because we desired to. Perhaps because they came to this planet and were strong enough in the Force to leave a trace.
I mean by a trace.
They did something important here. Of that, I am certain. It may be simply that we are sensitive to that event, or it may not. We dreamed about Revan and Malak either because we were meant to, or because we needed to. There is no other way to look at it.
What do you think Malak and Revan were doing?
I have no idea. It was obviously important, however. That is why we must investigate this further.
Do you think we'll receive more of these visions?
With luck, we will. I would rather not rely on such visions to guide us. But when we have so little else to go on, and the galaxy hangs in the balance...
Okay.
As you wish. We really should return our thoughts to business anyway. How can I help?
Is something you want to ask me?
I do. How did you know?
Well, you keep staring at me and see anything you like? Dedicated guess from the way you keep staring.
I'm a Jedi. I am far too disciplined to betray my emotions with outward physical displays. We both know the real reason you have some idea of what I'm thinking, the bond we share.
Maybe.
Our connection allows us glimpses into each other's mind. We can feel some of what the other feels, and what I feel within you troubles me. A Padawan must receive considerable training. They must learn to control their emotions and darker impulses. Often it takes years before using the Force can be considered safe. The fact that you are so strong in the Force and have had such relatively little training could have terrible consequences. For you, and for everyone around you.
I like that last one. You could warn me when I do something bad. Blink once for dark side, twice for light. Huh? What do you think you should do?
I don't think there's much you can do. If things were different, I would recommend several years of training under one of the Jedi Masters. But I fear that won't be possible. Thankfully, you've exhibited a degree of compassion and self-control up to this point. I sincerely hope you can maintain these traits in the future. We must all resist the influence of the dark side. It's everything we are fighting against. This is doubly important for you, with your natural affinity for the Force.
Why are you getting so upset?
I'm sorry if I come across as harsh, but I am concerned. For you, for our mission, and for myself as well. Our destinies are intertwined. Everything one of us does will have consequences for the other. Any reckless behavior on your part is likely to affect me as well.
do anything to hurt you.
I believe you truly mean what you say, for now, but sometimes it is not so easy to keep such promises. Your power could be a gift or a curse. When you need guidance or advice or support, I will do my best to help you stay on the path of the light.
Appreciate any help you could offer.
I only hope I have the wisdom to help you through the dark times. But for now, we should return to our mission.
Okay. And let's talk to the other grumpy soldier.
Yes, what's on your mind? You got it.
Nope. We had nothing to say. Okay, now we are totally done with damn doing now. What's this? Korriban. Manaan. Tatooine. Shake. I assume it doesn't matter which order you go, White, but I guess some are easier than others. Let's go to Tatooine then. Deserts and canyons, huh? Oh, just minimized for some reason. That was weird. I thought it crashed.
Lord Malak, the Star Forge is operating at 200% capacity, far beyond our expectations.
I am more interested in the young Jedi Bastila and her battle meditation. Have you learned how she escaped the destruction of Taris?
She was aided by Karth Onasi, a decorated war hero of the Republic and a legendary soldier. During the Mandalore Wars, he was honored many times for his bravery.
You know this man?
Yes, Lord Malak. He served under me when I still followed the Republic. You could say I was his mentor.
Interesting. How did you acquire this information, Admiral?
An eyewitness, Lord Malak. Calo Nord, a bounty hunter, was there when Bastila and Karth escaped the planet. Apparently, they left him for dead.
A Jedi and a war hero. It's a wonder you survived the encounter.
I am hard to kill, Lord Malak.
Calo has agreed to help us capture the young Bastila for a very hefty fee, of course. But I assure you he is well worth the price. His reputation as a bounty hunter is well earned.
Her companions are nothing to me, Calo. But I desire the young Jedi taken alive, if at all possible.
Lord Malak, forgive me. There is something else. May we have a private audience away from the ears of the common soldiers?
I trust you are not wasting my time, Admiral Karath.
I promise you will be very interested in what Calo has to tell you about Bastila's other companions, Lord Malak.
Time for another dream, huh? Hey, CJ. Bye. How you doing, buddy?
Force has given us a vision, like the one we shared on Tatooine. Did you see it? Of course. You must have. The Force is strong with us both. Tatooine is known for little but blowing sand. I find it surprising that there would be a star map somewhere in its desolate wastes.
Looked like it was in some kind of cave.
A star map would likely have to be within some kind of shelter to protect it against dust and sandstorms. I suspect there are many such caves and caverns hidden in the sands of the Dune Sea. The creatures of this world probably use them as their lairs. No doubt things will become more clear once we discover the star map's location.
Yes, what's on your mind?
You know anything about this place? Well, then it's your own fault for it's raking, man. It's scary. Oh, that's what you're looking at. Oh, he's probably found himself a wife or something. Probably chained into a basement somewhere now. Do you know anything about this place?
Tatooine's just a desert planet. I hear the mining isn't going so well. I bet the colony gets abandoned before long. Well, that's all I can think of, at any rate. You got it.
Keep thinking, giving me. Oh. I'm checking our supplies in the cargo hold. Something's not right. Not right? What do you mean? Someone's been in the emergency stash of food. Mission and I asked everyone, but nobody knows anything about it. I want to check out the food stores the next time you're in the cargo hold. Well, then you had to suffer, if that was the only color you wanted.
How may I be of assistance to you, Padawan?
Wonder if you could talk.
What is it you
doing alright?
I thank you for your concern, but I am still a bit shaken.
Why, what's wrong? I thought she would have some information about the planet.
I have been thinking about myself, about KOTOR, and about my fall to the dark side. I keep thinking that it was my anger that drove me that far, that nearly damned me. I look inside myself now and I can still see it. I still feel it.
Perhaps you just need more time.
More time would do me good. Time to distance myself from that anger. I think that is why the Council agreed to send me with you. They think, perhaps, that in your company, I will be able to free myself from it.
So you begin to slip back, I will intervene.
I thank you for your concern and your acceptance. I will strive to prove that I am worthy of your company and trust.
Yeah, landlords are pretty picky about that. And it has to be the same color and all that. Okay, let's see. Supplies. The food storage seems to have been disturbed recently. No one in the party would have done this, so there must be some other explanation. You got a freeloader probably then, huh? Examine the supplies more closely. There are no half-eaten or torn packages to indicate the theft was from pest or vermin. It looks more like some unknown person has been conducting clandestine raids in our stores. New stores, okay. Whoever the thief is, they have managed to avoid detection by you or your companions so far. Maybe a thorough search of the ship will reveal the stowaway. That's an unusual attitude from a landlord most often. And to be very picky about how it should be.
No problem. Didn't work.
Or maybe the Wookiee can bash it open. I think you hear the soft pad of footsteps behind you, but when you stop, will you help me with a problem? Oh, do you know anything about the plan we're on? No, that is my homework, that's all I care about. There is nothing here. Okay. Help me with a problem. Nope. Can you make me another grenade? Okay, no. I think you hear a soft pedal who's behind, but when you stop to listen, they disappear. How the heck are we gonna do this then? Put a mine down?
Whoever steps on this will get a nasty shock.
There's one interesting color combination, I must say.
Kipuna, Bonanakichu.
Hey! Little girl, where did you come from?
Selima Wanga Kunbikin.
Calm down, little girl, I won't hurt you.
Mucho Shakapaga.
Still don't understand you. He frowns and looks at you helplessly. Strange stowaway. You have encountered a young girl on board Ibn Hawk, obviously a stowaway. The language she speaks, while sounding like Mandalorian, turns into pure gibberish. She may know the language, but she certainly doesn't know how to use it. Yet it seems to be the only language she knows. It might be possible to try to talk to her, but dumping her on a planet is also a possibility.
Mucho Shakapaga.
Can you tell me your name? The holiday puzzle? Point to say, my name is Tyler Draken. You are?
Mucho Shakapaga.
A Twi'lek by the name of Lur Arkel Sulas? Sasha, your name is Sasha, right?
Mucho Shakapaga.
Try to learn Sasha's strange language.
Tonki ba non tontek.
Many of the words you speak in are Mandalorian.
Kipuna, Bonanakichu.
Mandalore, that's your word for Mandalorian, so you do know of them.
Selima Wanga Kunbikin.
I can understand Mandalorian, but your words are all mixed up. Learn again.
Tonki ba non.
Lesfa, everything is safe. Is that it?
Tonki ba
Want to
non
even hold
tontek.
service pounds? A panel, that's what the Lesfa means? Oh, you sleep here, there. Lesfa means sleep.
Kipuna, Bonanakichu.
And what is? It's your home. Lesfa means home.
Kipuna, Bonanakichu.
Bristag, what is that?
Tong Abuk Shami
Bristag.
Nonok.
It's your home, is that it?
Mucho Shakapaga.
No, don't understand what you're getting at.
Tonki ba non tontek.
Bristag, it's a thing, something around here.
Mucho Shakapaga.
Bristag, it means starship, doesn't it?
Tong Abuk Shami Nonok.
S1.
Tong Abuk
Also have me,
Shami Nonok.
S1. I see you, or you see me.
Tong Abuk Shami Nonok.
You're hiding. Oh, nah. S1 is hide. Ah, I understand. S1 is see, but no, S1 is hide.
Tonki ba non tontek.
Didn't get all of that, but sure.
Selima Wanga Kunbikin.
You're hiding in a starship, it's your home, I understand.
Mucho Shakapaga.
You said that before. What is gone decent?
Mucho Shakapaga.
Something about me, yes, but what?
Tong Abuk Shami Nonok.
It's something you like, yes. Gone decent means you like it.
Mucho Shakapaga.
You like me, I understand.
Selima Wanga Kunbikin.
Abs, you said that when I first found you.
Kipuna, Bonanakichu.
Abs means hit, is that it?
Kipuna, Bonanakichu.
Abs is to hurt. Abs means not hurt, is that it?
Tonki ba non tontek.
I understand. No, I won't hurt you.
Tonki ba non tontek.
Okay, so this is gonna be like we have to learn our language, huh? Yum. What kind of word is that?
Tong Abuk Shami Nonok.
It's a part of the ship, a room?
Mucho shakapaka.
Yum, you mean food, don't you? Yum is food.
Selima wanga kunbitkin.
New gis, is that all one phrase?
Kipuna. Bonana kichu.
The floor, new gis means floor.
Kipuna. Bonana kichu.
You're not speaking now. New gis means now. Now new gis is not now or before.
Kipuna. Bonana kichu.
You want some food now. You're hungry.
Tonki ba non tontek.
How about you? What do you mean?
Mucho shakapaka.
You want me to tell you? No. I'm supposed to talk, to speak. What about?
Tonki ba non tontek.
So Tabe means tell me about. I get it.
Tonki ba non tontek.
Communicate with Sasha in her language.
Mucho shakapaka.
Why are you hiding on my ship? Sasha na Ezoban in Bristag.
Selima wanga kunbitkin.
Came to the ship before. You were very scared. Why?
Kipuna. Bonana kichu.
You left the Mandalorians and hid here on the ship.
Tonki ba non tontek.
You don't want to leave. The Ebon Hawk is your home.
Tong abuk shami no nok.
Why are you scared of the Mandalorians? Hut bad Elias Manlorey.
Kipuna. Bonana kichu.
It took you before and hurt you.
Selima wanga kunbitkin.
Mandalorian ship wasn't home. You didn't like it.
Mucho shakapaka.
You sleep here on the ship?
Tong abuk shami no nok.
Ebon Hawk is not your home, Sasha. Not your first home, anyway.
Tong abuk shami no nok.
You know about your home before?
Tonki ba non tontek.
Tatooine, huh? Yeah, this is the girl he is looking for. Tatooine, maybe someone on Tatooine remembers you. Okay.
Mucho shaka.
Name Lure Ark, ring a bell. What about Rundil or Ot? What's this link? Okay. Community her language. Is someone there who will take you home? Lure.
Tong abuk shami no nok.
If Luark is still there, we will see. Okay. Yeah, so that is the girl he was looking for. But, well, gonna check out this place first, though. Let's see. If he knows something about Tatooine.
Yeah, what do you want?
Do you know anything about this world?
Tatooine is one big desert with rocks sticking out. I heard that some of my people came here after the war, but I don't know what happened to them. The world of my clan, Ordo, was much like this. Dust basins and rock crags. But my world at least has some green around the equator. This place is just sand all over. There are some vicious people on this world, but the desert is the real enemy. Trips out in the desert, especially the deep desert, should be taken very carefully. You have anything else you want to ask? Your choice.
Okay, let's save. Wonder if he has anything he can.
Yeah, what do you want?
Can you help me with how to, no.
Your choice.
We don't need his help for that. Okay. We should be ready to go. Okay. Let's see if Mission has something new to say.
Hey there, what can I do for you?
Do you know anything about the planet we are on?
I always heard Tatooine was nothing but a rock covered by a bunch of worthless sand. I can't even figure out why Zerka Corp set up their mining operations here. Sorry I can't be more help, you know? Is there anything else I can do for you?
Talk about your brother?
Don't worry. I won't let the search...
Okay, yes.
Okay.
We go with
Welcome to Anchorhead, potential customer. Zerka Corporation stands ready to serve. After some formalities, of course. First, your ship is not on our list of planned arrivals for today. There is a docking fee of 100 credits because of this.
So what do I get for my 100 credits?
The immediate benefit is access to these very docking facilities. This is the only port in Anchorhead. Once you've paid, we will offer trade services as well. We're not unreasonable, we just want to cover expenses.
Anyway, you could reconsider the fee?
I assure you that the fee is non-negotiable. We have a very thin margin of profit on this world.
Persuade. It's not gonna work.
No, I'm sorry, but we have to charge something.
We are not very good at that one. Yeah, fine, I pay.
I thought you would. Without these fees, Zerka Corporation would have closed this port years ago. This will cover any future landings as well. It's like a registration, so we can serve you better when you return. Now, as a customs officer, I can provide information on services. Is this visit business or pleasure?
Give me some background on Tatooine.
There isn't much to tell. It's a very old planet, well past its prime. Zerka Corporation is the only company with any interest in it. It's not a very pretty world, but there is opportunity here if you know where to look.
Okay. Tell me about the Zerka Corporation's operations here.
I can't really get into that. It hasn't been a very smooth operation. I shouldn't get into it.
Oh, come on now, friend. Let me know the details.
No, it's common knowledge, so there's no harm in telling you. It's a tale of bad business. You see, Zerka Corporation staked their claim to this planet based on some very promising geological surveys. Unfortunately, that information was incorrect, and possibly even an attempt at sabotage by a rival company.
So Zerka Corporation set up shop on a barren planet.
Not totally barren. There were a few good years of mining, and limited operations are still in place. But the ore is flawed. It has peculiar properties. They've had to look at other forms of business.
What do you mean when you say the ore is peculiar?
Zerka Corporation has really tried to hide this, but it just seems that Tatooine metal is unfit for effective manufacturing. I would imagine that this outpost will eventually be abandoned. Nobody is making any money here. Of course, this rock may have been settled a few times, so look for some other company to get stuck with it.
What other forms of business are being looked at here?
Pursuits that appeal to the casual traveler. There are some fearsome native species that provide exciting hunting. There are also lengthy barren wastes that serve as fine soup tracks. Attracting business has been slow, however.
What is known about the history of the planet?
Very little. There are hints that it might once have been a lush world, but I can't picture it as anything but a desert. Native sentient species have no records going back that far. That was hundreds of years ago, maybe thousands. Of course, the native species are not very willing to tell anyone anything. They're barely more than animals.
What species do you mean?
The Sand People. They're vicious and attack outsiders on sight. More animals than anything, really. Maybe they know the history of Tatooine. Maybe they don't. Impossible to tell. They won't cooperate.
Have you had trouble with the Sand People?
Not personally, but they've given Zerka Corporation a rough time. It's hard enough mining this rock without suffering random attacks. I think the company has even put a bounty on them, but I'm sure not going to try for it.
Where can we get information about jobs like that?
It depends on what level of risk you want to take. You could ask at the Zerka office if any bounties need collecting. That's in Central Anchorhead. While you're at the office, ask for a hunting license so you can sell trophies to Faza in his lodge, just north of them. I suppose you could also take up swoop racing. Talk to the HUD at the registration office by the track. That's in West Anchorhead. I can't say I know which of these jobs is the most dangerous. I stay away from all of them.
I'm looking for very specific things. Who should I ask?
That's not much information. Could you tell me more?
I'm looking for older things, antiques, artifacts.
You a digger? I've heard of ruins being found now and then, but they've always been stripped by Sand People soon after. You're not going to get anywhere with them. I guess you could ask around, but I doubt you'll learn anything different. You could always ask a Jawa. It's hard to tell what they know.
I need good paying work, but is there to do?
It depends on what level of
And
risk.
bounties.
While you're
It's the same thing. Okay. I'm done then.
As you wish. If you need anything else, I'll be here.